Okay, so for today, what we're talking about is graphing a linear equation. So linear equations will typically be given in slope-intercept form. So that's y equals mx plus b. Okay, there's two things that you need to find. Only two things. The first thing is slope. The second thing is your y-intercept. Okay, slope or m is going to be in front of the x always. So this number will be my slope or my m. And then b is always the constant that comes after x. So in this case, this will be b. So m will be -5/2. And your y-intercept will be +5. Or remember, it's always at 0, 5. Okay. Now I'm going to take it one step further. For my slope, I know that the numerator is a -5, so that means I'm going down. Down is negative. So up is positive, down is negative. Now the denominator is a 2. It's a +2, so that means I'm going towards the right. Right is positive, the left is negative. Now I have all the information that I need. Now what I need to do is graph on this coordinate plane. So I'm going to draw this. Just highlight basically pretty much what the x-axis and y-axis is. So that's the x, that's the y. Okay. So now I want to go to +5. I'm always going to start off my graph at the y-intercept. So I'm going to +5. So I'm going to label this. This is 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then continue 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So if I start off at 5, that'd be right there. So that's my starting value. So this is like your start. Okay? That's your starting value. Then your slope tells you where to go. My slope is -5/2. So I need to go down 5 and right 2. So if I'm right here, I need to go down 5 and then right 2. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 2. 1, 2. Once I reach that point, I'm going to draw a point. After we do that, then we're going to connect the dots by drawing a straight line. And then that's it. You're done. I'm going to do one more example, one that's a little bit more difficult, and then the rest will be for you. In this problem, it pretty much be the exact same thing. I'll be doing number 5. So we have y equals 30x plus 60. First thing, you need your m, and then you need your b. So your slope and then y-intercept. So your slope, m, will always be in front of the x. So in this case, it will be 30. And then your y-intercept, which is always a constant, will always be, well, in this case, will be 60. Or we say 0, 60. So for my slope, what I need to do is I need to turn this into a fraction. So the way that we turn this into a fraction is by putting a 1 underneath. And then we work on, well, is this going up, down, left, and right? So which way is it which way is it going? Well, the numerator is a +30, so that means it's going up. The denominator is +1, that means it's going towards the right. So it's going up and then to the right. Once we have all that, the next thing that we need to do is label the axes, which is what I'm doing right now. However, if I were to label these axes going by ones how I did in the previous problem, I would run into an issue. So if I label it by ones like this, I'm going to run into an issue. If I go by ones, and I did it just like that, if I looked at my starting value, I had to start off at 60. Well, 60 is going to be all the way up there. So this is not going to work. And then this is telling me to go up 30 then write 1. I can't even go up 30. So what I need to do is I need to change these numbers. I need to, instead of going up by ones, I could go up by a different number instead. So maybe instead of going up by ones, I could go up by tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. So I increase my y-axis by tens. Now how about my x-axis? Well, if I look at my rise over the run, well, I'm going up 30, then right 1. So I'm going to go up 30, right 1. So I could just go by ones and be perfectly fine. So I'll label these by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So once I have my axes labeled, now I want to start off at my y-intercept. So I'm going to start off at these values. So I'm going to go to 60 and plot a point. And then once I start off right there, then my slope is telling me where I'm going. So I need to go up 30. So if I'm at 60, that'll be 10, 20, 30. And then I need to move right 1 space. Then plot your point. Then I continue that pattern until I cannot continue any further. So I'm going to go up 30 again. 10, 20, 30. Then right 10, or right 1, my bad. And then once you have those dots, they should form a perfectly straight line. And then draw your straight line. Just like that. And then you're done. Also, don't forget your arrows. And that's it.